What's good, y'all? So, I'm constantly reminded by life itself that everything happens for a reason. Every single thing that happens in your life happens for a reason. Nothing in this life happens to you, it happens for you, right? I spoke on it a while back. When I usually begin to work on my lower self, or I begin to live from my lower self, I have a very, very, very powerful yearning for junk food, right? And I don't fight it. I go with it. I know I'm very health conscious and I know all the stuff that's in it, but there's a reason why I'm supposed to be interested in this type of food, because it does indeed lower my, I don't want to say lower my vibration, because that's not necessarily what I'm just going for, but it does tune my mind to the lower level of my existence, if that makes sense. You know, there's one of the things that I realize now, that I had to lower my mental state, if you will, in order to see a big thing that I had to do some shadow work on. You know, something that I was running away from, something that I was still using as a source of like anger, and then using that anger to turn it into energy. When I just said, no, just get rid of the problem, get rid of the root. Don't get rid of the little things that you can see. Take care of your problems at the root. So I was being guided back into my darkness in order to figure out something that's been lurking around in there for a long time. You know, just a couple days ago, I uploaded a video about my overcoming, my complete overcoming of my issues from college, right? And that was like an hour and some change video. But nevertheless, that was just me venting and me just completely releasing it. But I had to do it. I had to go back to that place. I had to go back into that mindset. I had to get back into the same way I was eating back then. I had to get back into that, you know, the way that those chemicals make your body feel. Those were almost the same. They were almost like a mirror image of how I was feeling back then, right? So everything happens for a reason. On this spiritual journey, you can learn from climbing a mountain, or you can learn from climbing out from the depths of yourself. You know, there's something to be learned everywhere you go. There's not any one way to do anything. You know, I had to go into the depths of myself. I had to go out there and like fix and go get some plaque that was building up. I had to go in there and go clear out some sludge, so the rest of my waters could be clean, so the rest of my mind could be clean, so I can thus move forward. I do believe, like, that's why so recently, the past couple of days, I've just felt like I was quite literally on top of a mountain. You know, it's almost like a slingshot. I went down, 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 and then when I like figured out what I had to do up there, I shot back up to where I'm supposed to be, on top of the mountain, on top of the world. Because I dropped my biggest weight that I have, or that I've been carrying for the longest time. I've now dropped it. I'm no longer heavy anymore. I feel free. I feel confident. I feel happy. I just simply feel at peace. You know? So don't be afraid to delve into your lower self. You know, we in the spiritual conscious community, it's all about rising, rising, rising. But sometimes you have to backtrack. Sometimes you have to take a break on the journey, right? Sometimes you might take a wrong turn. You might get lost. So you have to get back to your starting point, get back to a reference point, and then move forward from there. That's exactly what I did. You know, but I did that same journey in my mind. You know, it's just freeing to know that that thing that was holding me back mentally for so long is no longer affecting me in any type of negative way. You know, I utilize my gift, my interest, my powers in mental alchemy to no longer show hatred towards that thing that was hurting me, because that in itself is hurting me. Me exuding, me becoming the 0 point of hatred doesn't help me at all. Why would I continue to act like that if it's going to hurt me and it's going to hurt them? That's a lose-lose situation. And in the way that I changed it and I fixed it by performing my shadow work, me going into the depths of my soul to fix stuff. You know, it's now a win-win. I can show love to my quote-quote enemy. I can show appreciation of all the skills I learned from them. Would I want to repeat that experience? No, I will not. But nevertheless, it's no longer going to hold me back, though. I'm going to take my lessons and I'm going to draw from those. I'm going to draw from lessons. I'm going to draw from what I learned. I'm going to show gratitude for being able to learn said lessons. And I'm going to keep it going. You know, and then now that that's done, I'm going to find room for the next thing. But right now I'm getting back in my lower self. Oh, excuse me. I'm exiting my lower self and I'm going back into my higher self. You know, it's like right now I'm currently doing just a little like 1 or 2 day dry fast. We'll see how this day goes. But fasting is like my spiritual reset. You know, like the semen retention stuff for men especially is the physical and sometimes mental reset for men especially. But for me, fasting is my mental and spiritual reset. Of course, it does help the physical by not dealing with all the toxins, but nevertheless, it's pushing my body sometimes. So we're just enjoying the ride. So don't be so high and mighty that you're no earthly good. Don't be so aspirant to just go up that you forget to look down. Don't be so quick to fix all the problems floating around in the air. You're not fixing the problems here on the ground. I just want to leave y'all with that. Keep it going, keep healing, keep dropping off that excess baggage. Clear the way for yourself to take off to the next one. Peace.